It is time for quick Om chanting. Take a comfortable position. Keep your backbone straight. Brahmanad. Santi, Santi, Santi. Swasth. Hello students. In the previous session we discussed the class Cyclostomata under the division Agnatha of the subphylum Vertebrata. The cyclostomes are vertebrates, but they are not having the jaws. They are not having the true jaws. So these are jawless animals. So they are placed under Agnatha, and the mouth is circular because of the absence of the jaw bones. Because of the absence of the jaws, the mouth is circular and it is sartorial in nature. The body is eel-like, without scale, without the paired fins or appendages. Only the dorsal or ventral and caudal fins are present. Unpaired fins are present. Okay, let us discuss a few question answers. The animals of Cyclostomata have a single median dorsal nostril, hence are called monorhina. Hence are called monorhina or monorhinous animals. Cyclostomes lack paired days and days on their body. Paired days and days on their body. Paired appendages. And scales on their body. They do not have. These primitive vertebrates lack true jaws, so they are placed under the division dash. Primitive vertebrates lack true jaws, means the jawless vertebrates. Jawless lack true jaws, so they are placed under the division Agnatha. A means without, gnatha means jaw. Cyclostomes have days and days mouth circular, and sartorial mouth. In this session, we are going to discuss the division Gnathostomata. Under that, the superclass Pisces we will discuss. Pisces, in Latin, the Pisces means fishes. In Latin, Pisces means fishes, and Gnathostomata. Gnathostomata means with jaws. Gnathostomata means with jaws. So, under the division Gnathostomata means jawed animals, the two superclasses are there. Under Gnathostomata, division, there are two superclasses, the Pisces and Tetrapoda. Pisces means fishes, Tetrapoda means four limbs. Tetrapoda. Okay, now we are going to discuss Pisces. Pisces means fishes. These are aquatic animals. Streamlined body. Streamlined body means the body is tapering towards both sides. The body is streamlined body means the body is tapering in both sides. This is called streamlined body. What is streamlined body? Okay. So the paired fins are present. Fins present in paired fins. This helps in swimming. The streamlined body, paired fins, this helps in the presence of this help in swimming. That means the streamlined body, elongated, both sides tapering, this type of body helps in swimming, and even the paired fins helps in swimming. As they are aquatic, means live in water, so they need to swim. Scales or bony plates are present. The body is covered by the scales or bony plates. These are different types. The scales may be the cycloid type, ctenoid, ganoid, or placoid. In the marine fishes, the placoid scales are found, and in freshwater fishes, the cycloid, ctenoid, ganoid, or cosmoid type scales are present. See the different type of scales. Respiration by gills. The respiration, as we know, the aquatic animals, they respire through the gills. So, branchial respiration. What is the type of respiration? Branchial respiration. Because the respiration occurs through gills, by gills. Lateral line of sense organ is present. On the body, the lateral line of sense organ, which helps in detecting the water current. Kidney is mesonephric. Mesonephric means the moderate, the development is moderate. On the midway, the nephron or the nephridia are of three types: the protonephridia, mesonephridia, and the metanephridia. Here the kidneys, which helps in excretion and osmoregulation, the kidneys are the mesonephric, and the heart is two-chambered venous type because blood is mixed over here. Heart is two-chambered, one auricle and one ventricle. Okay, one auricle, one ventricle, and as the blood is mixed in these chambers, the deoxygenated blood and the venous blood, oxygenated blood, as they are mixed, so this type of heart is called venous heart. Okay, venous blood means deoxygenated blood. So here the heart is venous heart. What type of heart? Venous heart, two-chambered, one auricle, one ventricle. Okay, the superclass Pisces is divided into four classes, that are the chondrichthyes, osteichthyes, holocephaly, and dipnoi. The chondrichthyes, also known as elasmobranchi. Chondrichthyes, also known as elasmobranchi. Osteichthyes, also known as teleostomy. Let us discuss one after another. Chondric thighs or elasmobranchiae. The chondric thighs are exclusively marine. These fishes are exclusively marine. Means completely they live in the ocean, the sea or ocean. The endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. Endoskeleton is made up of cartilage. Cartilage, that means we can say the cartilaginous endoskeleton. The exoskeleton is made up of the placoid scales. What is the type of scale? Placoid scales. See, these are the placoid scales having the three pointed ends. And the operculum is absent. In generally in the bony fishes the operculum is present. So what is operculum? You see, if this is a bony fish, above the gills, the operculum, one plate is present that opens to the gill chamber. So this is the operculum, and plural is opercula. Plural is opercula. This is absent here. This is the elongated snout. Snout related to nose. Okay. Here is the nostril is present. Nostril, what is nostril? The nasal opening. We are having the two nostrils. Okay. Nostril is present. And the eye. The mouth is ventral in position. This is the mouth. The mouth is ventral in position. There is a cloacal aperture. What is cloacal aperture? Aperture means opening. Already we have used many times the term aperture. Aperture means the opening. Cloacal aperture is a common passage. Cloacal aperture. It is the common passage for feces, fecal material, solid waste, the urine. Remember, the nitrogenous waste in the chondric thighs is urea, and genital or reproductive substance. Genital means you can say reproductive. Okay, for example, the sperms or the eggs, the reproductive substance. And these are having the spiral valve. in their alimentary canal. Suppose here is the spiral valve is here present. Spiral means like this. This is the spiral valve. Valve which prevents the backward flow. Okay, and here the spiral valve increases the absorption area. Spiral valve increases the area of absorption. Okay, and the male possesses a pair of copulatory organ. Copulatory organs are called the claspers. Copulatory organs are called claspers. They are attached to pelvic fin. This is pectoral fin. This is pelvic fin. Pectoral fin, pelvic fin. These are the dorsal. This is caudal fin. You see, the caudal fin is heterocercal. Means, you see the caudal fin, the tail fin is bilobed, and one piece, one part, okay, is divided into two parts. One part is larger, one is smaller. So the caudal fin is heterocercal. Here these are the claspers. This is the pelvic fin. The claspers are attached. The claspers are attached to pelvic fin. Pelvic fins. This found in, these are possessed by the males, and the caudal fin is heterocercal. Caudal fin is heterocercal. Okay. So, am I clear? Heterocercal means not homocercal. You see, here is the picture of a bony fish. This is homocercal, equally divided into two parts. But here the caudal fin is not equally divided. That's why heterocercal. This example is the scoliodon. This animal is scoliodon, dogfish. Okay, air bladder or swim bladder is absent. The air filled sac, the membranous, what is air bladder? It is the air filled sac. Okay, a muscular organ which contains air, which helps in swimming, but it is absent in these chondric thighs. So they constantly swim to prevent the shrinking. As if they will not shrink in the water, they constantly swim. Hence, these fishes, the chondric thighs, fishes constantly swim to prevent shrinking. Moreover, the chondros means, actually, how we will know these are cartilaginous? Chondros means cartilage and ichthys means fishes. So these are cartilaginous fishes. As per the Greek term, the chondros means the cartilage, ichthys means fishes. The ostichthyes are also known as teleostomy. Ostichthyes, the word is derived from two Greek terms. Ostichthyes means the ostion and ichthys. Ostichthyes is derived from two words. Ostion means bone and ichthys means fishes. Ichthys means fish. Endoskeleton is made up of bone. Endoskeleton is made up of bone. The exoskeleton consists of the scales. Scales make the exoskeleton. Scales make the exoskeleton. Scales are of different type. The different in different pieces, the different pieces, these are the scales are different type. Generally the ostichthyes are living in fresh water. Ostichthyes live in fresh water. But some bony fishes are also live in sea or ocean. But the chondric thighs all are exclusively marine. The scales are different type that scales cover the body. The scales may be cycloid type, ctenoid type and ganoid type. The scales may be cycloid. Cycloid means, you see, the circles are there. The circles are there, and this is cycloid type. Ctenoid type, these are the ctenoid type are found like this. and ganoid type are the diamond shaped. The ganoid type is diamond shaped scales. Okay. The mouth is terminal or subterminal. Mouth is means at the terminal end. What is terminal end? Extreme end. The mouth is terminal in position. Air bladder is present. It is present, mostly it is present. Bony operculum. This is the operculum. In bony fishes, the operculum is present. Both sides, that means opercula are present. And that operculum opens into the gill chamber. The body is covered by the scales, and this is the dorsal fin. Pectoral fin. This is pelvic fin. Anal fin. This is caudal fin. The bony operculum is present. The caudal fin, the paired fins are present. As a common characteristic already you have discussed, the caudal fin is homocercal. Caudal fin is homocercal. How it is equally divided into two halves. Two halves are equal in shape and size. The absence of cloaca or cloacal aperture. The common passage for cloacal aperture, the common opening for, that is the genital substance, reproductive substance, the fecal material and the excretory substance. It is absent. The urinogenital opening and the anal opening, there are two separate. The two separate openings. They are the urinogenital, excretory and the reproductive. Urinogenital and another is anal opening. Okay, two different separate openings are present. And the male without claspers. The claspers, the reproductive, the copulatory organ, the copulatory organ, claspers are absent in the bony fishes, which are present in the cartilaginous fishes. That what are the copulatory organs? These are the organs which deposit the sperms in the female reproductive tract. Okay, in the female body, which are present in chondric thighs but absent in the ostick thighs. And as air bladder is present, they can remain floated. They remain floated. It creates the buoyancy. The air bladder is present, creates buoyancy. Means upward thrust, upward force. Okay, as the fish is air bladder is there, then it remains in floating condition. They do not shrink. They do not require to swim constantly like the chondric thighs fishes. Okay, and example is given over here that the labio rohita, ruhu, the commonly called ruhu. And other examples we can give anabas, catla. Other examples anabas, katla, katla, okay, and the seahorse, flying fish, seahorse, you see, for they live in sea. Seahorse is not a mammal, seahorse is a fish, bony fish, bony marine fish, okay. This bony operculum is bony. The bony operculum or opercula covers the gill clefts. Means these openings, bony opercula cover the gill clefts within which the gills are present. Okay, hope you understood. The two classes are the holocephaly and dipnoi. Holocephaly, these are the fishes made up of the cartilaginous endoskeleton. These are specialized cartilaginous fish. Body is scaleless, no scales. Scales are absent. Scales are absent, so scaleless. They possess operculum. Operculum is present. Cloaca is absent. Example of holocephaly is a chimera. See the picture. In dipnoi, these are long, slender body. These fishes are having long, slender body. Body is covered by cycloid scales. Swim bladder act as long. Long means the respiratory organ. Act as the respiratory organ. Even the gills are present and cloaca is also present. The dipnoi, the endoskeleton of dipnoi is made up of bone as well as cartilage. The endoskeleton is made up of cartilage and also bone. Mainly the skeleton is cartilaginous, and so these are is the swim bladder act as the lungs. These are called primitive long fishes. These are commonly known as long fishes. Dipnoi are called primitive long fishes. The examples are like the Protopterus, and Neoceratodus. See the pictures of dipnoi. In this session, we discussed the superclass Pisces under division Gnathostomata. Pisces again divided into four classes. Mainly we can say two classes, that is chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. Some exceptional case that fishes are there which are grouped under holocephaly and dipnoi. holocephaly are the specialized cartilaginous species. Even though holocephaly are cartilaginous species, they do not possess the cloaca, but they possess the operculum and they lack scales on their body. And in dipnoi, the body is covered by the cycloid scales and the swim bladder act like the lungs, so they are called the long fishes. Cloaca is also present. And in chondrichthyes, chondrichthyes, the cartilaginous piece exclusively marine, and osteichthyes, they are made up of the bony endoskeleton, and these may be mostly freshwater. Even the marine fishes are there. And in cartilaginous fishes, the tail caudal fin, the tail fin or caudal fin is heterocercal. Mouth is the ventral in position. Claspers, the copulatory organ claspers are present in the male, whereas in osteichthyes, the claspers, the copulatory organs are absent. Operculum is present, which is absent in the cartilaginous species, and the caudal fin is homocercal. Mouth is terminal, isn't the operculum is present, which covers the branchial cleft or gill cleft. Okay, so write down the short notes on chondrichthyes, osteichthyes, holocephaly, dipnoi on all the four classes of the Pisces superclass. Even write the short note on the superclass Pisces. Simply short note on Pisces. And do not forget to write down the difference between chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.